intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to San Diego and Snapdragon Stadium, the home of the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the San Diego State Aztecs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Aztecs will kick this deep to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Handoff on a single back formation. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Now it's third down and goal off the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, third and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. shotgun. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's got it in the open. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That one play has split field position. First down to the opponent's 44. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Aztecs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Using his legs, it's Booth going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They call the draw play here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. They'll run it here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 with that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. Quarterback drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Northwestern has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
San Diego State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught for a completion. Where was the defense on that play? They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. He keeps it. QB draw. And he'll be brought down.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. We go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, we take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. The crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Blocked by the receiver. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. And the Aztecs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Booth. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. It's a keeper. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
San Diego State.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
First down here for this offense. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw now on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Northwestern.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Made his first attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's reeled in. It's Booth. Breaking free at the 35. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Locates the tight end. He's complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has. Give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. The ball is out close to the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tie game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Aztecs will try to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. San Diego State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Checks this down to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Great cut there. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, and deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On this marathon march, now we set up at third and goal. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for three? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And he's got it. No problem. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. San Diego State offense on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Pulls it in. It's Booth. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They need some important yards here in 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Their last chance here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Northwestern.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And he knocks it right through. Automatic for the game winner. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.